Good Saturday morning, my wonderful, fabulous, beautiful friends. I have my double D's this morning, Dunkin' Donuts coffee and Diet Coke. I don't know what you're thinking. Anyway, it's Saturday morning. We were super busy last night at the pizza shop, so I've been doing some housework and laundry. And now I've been wanting to make this. I didn't know if I was going to make it today or tomorrow, but today's the day. So I am making Crustless Quiche Lorraine. Oh, a fancy. Now listen, you could totally put this in a crust, but you know I'm trying to keep it together here. So I'm going crustless. So, you know, I'm leaving the option up to you to put it in a pie shell. You could buy a pie shell and put it in, or you can make one, whatever you'd like to do. I'm going crustless this morning. This would be considered a low carb recipe. As you know, I've been trying to give you a mix of full fat, like me, and then some low carb. I'm trying to mix everything in. So right now we're kind of doing a series of low carb recipes. So we're doing quiche Lorraine. Now I looked up, I was like, wait a minute, who's Lorraine? Why does she have a quiche named after her? And why don't I have something named after me like Chris's Bacon Grease Gravy? So anyway, I looked it up anyway. Lorraine is a place in France. So I'm sure it's not pronounced Lorraine in French. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't speak French, clearly. I barely speak English half the time, according to my daughter. Sometimes she doesn't understand what I'm saying. So anyway, quiche Lorraine, I am assuming that the recipe was created in Lorraine, France, and that's why it's called quiche Lorraine. Okay, a little bit of history there for you. This is super simple to throw together. This is perfect for brunch. Listen, I don't think quiche is just a breakfast item in my mind. Perfect for brunch. Listen, any time of the day. Best quiche I ever had. Madison and I were in Detroit, and we were at the Henry Ford Museum, and they had like a place to eat there, and we had a quiche. It was broccoli and cheese. Oh my goodness, it was so good. It was delicious. Anyway, that was the best quiche I ever had. We're big quiche fans. So if you never tried one, just try it. It's absolutely delicious and super simple. Don't let the fancy name fool you. So inside of my bowl here, I have 6 beaten eggs. I did it off camera so you didn't have to hear that clang, clang, clang. So 6 beaten eggs. To that, I'm going to add a half a cup of heavy cream. Okay. You're going to preheat, I guess I should say that, your oven to 350 degrees. Got that heavy cream in there. We're going to add a pinch of sea salt. Now I'm out of my fresh chives, which I'm super upset about, but I do have some dry ones. I'm going to add some chives. You could totally leave this out, but I am going to add it. Okay, probably about probably a teaspoon or so. And if you don't want them in there, you could totally leave them out. I like the flavor of them. Now, you could go with some cayenne pepper, just a little, about 1/8 of a teaspoon. I'm going to go with my favorite Aleppo pepper. You could totally leave the spice out, but I would add a little. Okay, you don't need much. Set that off to the side here. So we're just going to mix. This goes together so fast. Listen, we're almost done. Here we go. There's the egg mixture. Now inside of here I have, this is a Gruyere and Swiss mix. Now Madison got this at Trader Joe's. Now unfortunately we don't have a Trader Joe's close. We love Trader Joe's. If you're a foodie, Trader Joe's, listen, I get excited going to certain grocery stores because especially if, listen, Aldi has stepped up their game too. Back when I first got married, Aldi was not the same as it is now. Aldi is fantastic. So they have a lot of things too. But Gruyere now is like such a normal staple that you could probably find it in the grocery store. Once upon a time you couldn't. It's a delicious, ooh, it's just so good. I don't know how to explain it. Just get you some. So this is a Gruyere and Swiss mix because you want, the recipe calls for half Gruyere, half Swiss, but if you can find it mixed, go ahead. You could use one or the other. If you can't find Gruyere, you could use Swiss. You could probably use mozzarella, whatever you like. But try the Gruyere. Gruyere is in the original recipe for a quiche Lorraine. Okay, so I've got about, it's about 2 cups here of the Gruyere Swiss mix. So I'm going to put almost all of it in. I'm going to save some for the top. I'm gonna save probably about half a cup for the top. And then you're just gonna mix that in. This is so easy. People's gonna think, oh, she's fancy. He's fancy. That's fancy. Whoever you are, they're gonna think you're fancy. They don't realize how quickly this came together. Okay, we'll move this out of the way. So I have my pie pan here. This is a 9-inch pie pan. And I sprayed it with a little bit of Baker's Joy, just so, since it's crustless, to help release it. And I've got here, oh, I got a funny story to tell you about this too. So I've got here some onions and bacon that I cooked earlier. This was about 6 slices of bacon and a half of a Vandalia onion. So I cooked the bacon and then I cooked the onions in the bacon grease, because you know, that's how I do it. So anyway, I had bacon I brought home from work because at our pizza shop we use real bacon that's already sliced for our pizza. So I thought I'll cheat, I'll bring that home and I'll just kind of brown it up a little bit more. Someone who is nameless, Mason Ratcliffe, he decided to get into my bacon stash and evidently eat some. So when I got in there this morning, I said, son, where's my bacon? He said, well, I might have eaten some of it. I thought, wouldn't you ask why Mom had some random bacon in the fridge? But anyway, it's no big deal. I had some other bacon that I fried off this morning. So now I need to make Post-it notes on things that I bring home for recipes. Do not eat, son. This is for Mama. Okay, so anyway, there's a funny bacon story for you. Anyway, I've got this pie pan. I'm just gonna pour that egg mixture right in there. That's how simple this is. Spread that out. Now, ooh, listen, y'all. I could eat this with a spoon. Nothing better than cooked onions, and you throw some bacon in. Away. All right. I'm just gonna drizzle this on the top. Oh my gosh. It smells so good in here. Now, like I said, the oven is at 350. We're gonna bake this. I don't really know. We're gonna start off with a half hour. You know how eggs take a while to set up. So you wanna, when you insert the knife in it, you want it to come out clean. So I will come back and let you know the full finished bake time. And of course, we're gonna sample it. I don't know if I've ever made a quiche Lorraine. Now I've made quiche and I've made crustless quiche. And listen, here's the thing. If you don't want to put bacon in yours, fabulous with some broccoli. Broccoli is always delicious in a quiche. Zucchini, it's zucchini season. Everybody's having fantastic zucchini crops. I almost did add that to this morning. And I thought, no, I'm just going to give you the basic recipe here and keep it with this, the traditional. And then you, like I encourage you to take these recipes I show you and put your own spin on it. I love to hear when you say, I did this and I did that. I just love it. Okay, so here's the rest of my cheese. And friends, that's it. See how fast and easy that came together? Ooh, we're gonna put it in the oven. I'm gonna set the timer. I'll be back, show you the finished product. So friends, we are back. The quiche is out of the oven. Ooh, look at that. Isn't she beautiful? Now listen, I think I might have to go take a nap after I eat this because I realized when I was doing my dishes for making this while it was baking, I realized I made coffee without putting the basket in. How that did not make a mess, I don't know. I put the coffee filter in, but I put it in without the basket. Clearly, I haven't been sleeping well the last couple of days. Clearly, I need to go back to bed before I go to work at 4. So wait, the quiche is done, 350. This was in for about 34 minutes. Now, I think it was done at 30, but I have this weird egg thing. Sometimes they can make me really sick, so I wanted to make sure it was really cooked. So you check yours, your oven. Let's give it a try. I've already cut me a little slice here. Look at that, friends. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Can you see that? I've got it on my best china. Oh my goodness gracious. What a scrumptious bite. Now listen, like I said, this is the traditional recipe. You can change it up. You could do ham. You could do just ham and cheese, broccoli. This is the traditional. Those are different kinds of quiche. This is a traditional quiche Lorraine. I mean, it's crustless, but these are the ingredients. Let's give it a taste. I'm excited. Listen, y'all. With those sauteed onions and that bacon and that little kick from that Gruyere, it's a winner. It is so good. Listen, you've got to make this. I'm telling you. Listen to me, Linda. Have you ever seen that commercial, that video with that little boy with his cupcake? Listen, Linda. Listen, friends. This, even if you are not doing low carb or you have no dietary restrictions, make this. It's amazing. It's delicious. I wouldn't lie to you. I would tell you if something didn't taste good. I'm not that kind of girl. Anyway, it is fabulous. I'm going to go. I'm going to have it. I'm going to have my coffee, my double D's, and I'm going to finish up my chores. So once again, I thank you for stopping by my kitchen, hanging out with me this morning as we cook. I hope you had a good time. Bye, friends.